Hello folks, once again we're getting ready to have some fun with Pete's plants, and today we're talking about pulling bonsai out of winter storage. The reason we store them in winter is because of the freeze thaw we get during the winter, and that can work against the root system since they are just in thin pots, or not thin but shallow pots. So we're going to start pulling things out of winter storage, and I'm happy to share with you my two close friends and colleagues that have been helping me with bonsai, Dave and Jamal. Okay, they have been very good friends over the last couple of years and has helped me through a lot. So we'll get started, not to waste any more time. We'll start with this bad boy right here. Okay, just a minute.
Let me help out.
Okay, right there on this pose. Our El Cheapo post, compliments of the power company. When they poles break and they want to redo something with them, then I want to repurpose them and use them and not have them in a landfill. Let's grab the next one, fellas. Take the cascade. No, next post over in the back. Thank you much. Got that. Cascades we always like to tie down because Mother Nature doesn't always cooperate. She has been known to blow them down and break your pot, and when you spend time and effort trying to get a pot that works, and you spend a lot of money for it, you're not that keen to have them get broken real quick because you didn't do a simple little thing as far as tying it down. Doesn't take much. That's good enough, fellas. We just wanted to have some resistance there. The next one is the twin trunk that goes right there on that post. Dave, if you would grab the hemlock that goes right back here. Now grab your baby over there.
All right.
I say his baby because Jamal has been working on this tree for some time now, and this year it's going to go through some major changes and get a new pot. Got it? Do you need some help?
Help. It's just stuck on the rose bushes.
Oh, you know, I talked to those rose bushes about that. They grab everything.
Alright.
And this one pine that's in training, we'll just put it right there on the middle for now. And this one that's right here. No, this one, Dave. Just put it in the middle right now because we will do some major work with that rascal in the next week or so. Yeah, now we get to a real big one here. Yep. As I look at this one, I'm thinking one of these days soon, this rascal may need to find a new home.
And again, where you get this turntable?
Oh, this is items that I picked up in my travels and buying supplies for bonsai. They are great. Jamal, grab that one right there under the shelf there, please. If you got heavy plants and don't want to move them around, this is great for turning them so that they get equal sunlight and they turn like that. So if a plant's sitting up there on it, they turn. Very simple build, and they do a good job in allowing me to turn at least every week or every 2 weeks so we get maximum sunlight on the various plants. And for big plants, that's going to be nice because then you don't end up with a plant growing sideways reaching for the sun. So with that said, let's move over to the Japanese maples and get to work on getting them squared away. That's going to be quite a job because a couple of them in here are good size. And the first thing I want to do is get this one, yeah, move it up here if you don't mind. Good, good. So, and now comes a tricky one. Oh boy. Drag it out some so you get a better grip on it.
Got it? Where are we going?
Let me put this here for you.
Yeah, just set it right there for now. That was many years of growing. It's a very unique Japanese maple, and it's a dwarf one, and it has taken me years to get it to that size, so now it's got some serious work that we will be doing. If today, maybe not today, but tomorrow, we will clean these and seal them so that the tree can heal up properly. We'll have to see what kind of time we have. Jamal, grab that green stand.
Why are they in the floor with those?
Well, if each pot has drain holes, and if you set them on the dirt, this will get plugged up because of the weight of the drain, the pot and the soil and the tree. That will get blocked up, and then you end up with a situation, just set that over on the shelf. You end up with a situation where the plant is not draining, or the pot is not draining, and consequently it drowns. Okay? So, get this out of our way. Grab that big one right there. Got it? Yeah. Okay, right there at the end. That one is a lot of fun, mainly because I grew it from seed. And I found the seed, picked it up, and just started growing it. Now this one, the reason it's not just sitting on the ground is because it's a cascading Japanese maple. And when we get it out, you will see why it would be awkward. Got it here, Dave. Awkward to put it on the ground. Years ago, I used to get out here with a pick and shovel, dig a hole at an angle so that I could get all my cascading trees stored without damaging them. And little did I know it was an easier way to do it. Okay, let's set it here on the stand. Okay. Now comes the tricky part. And this is a lot of years. I'll never forget when my friend Bill Daly gave me this. It was one of these things where he said, "Pete, I'm almost ashamed to give you this." Let's see if we can work it up some.
All right, I got a little grip.
You got a grip? No, it's still better.
Just kick it out. It's
Looks like it has sunflower seeds in it now from the birds.
yeah. Well, they like to find a perch to sit up there and eat. Okay, let's give it a try now.
It's coming.
It's coming.
It's coming.
Yeah, this tree was the big teacher. Thought I had it all protected one year, and I come out and Mother Nature had blown it down. The rock down here on the walkway was just enough to say, "Come here, Pot, I'll open you up." And sure enough, it did. So I was fortunate enough that Ron Lang, dear friend, had made the pot, so he still had the molds or whatever, so he made me a second one.
So, Pete, question.
Whoa, where's the end? Okay, that's fastened there. Okay, that's good. Then we'll just, now we do this next one. Yeah, Dave, what's up?
Why do you have that pot inside of this other pot with all that mulch? What's the idea?
Winter protection.
Okay.
And to keep the moisture, because if I just leave it sitting up here like it is, the wind and light and everything, it will soon dry out the pot. And any gardener will tell you a dry soil will not support plant life. So hence, I try to protect it so that the moisture will remain there and not dry the pot out.
Will they protect it against freezing?
Yes, it does a very good job, because you're trying to eliminate the freeze-thaw that we go through in winter. And as you saw, it was good and moist all the way down, and it keeps the moisture in the pot. So if it freezes, it will stay frozen, and it will take many a day for it to thaw. Took me a number of years to figure that one out. Grab that maple right there. We're going to Okay, just someplace on the back shelf there, on one of the turntables. And the azalea. Oh, grab that one, yes. Yeah, that one. A lot of years of growing. That one is a funny story. Just right there on one of the turntables. Yeah, the story behind this is I had a whole flat, not a flat, but bunch of Japanese maples. Just break it off, Dave. Thank you. Growing in a bed. And I come out one Sunday morning and look, the dog had knocked one over and was laying on it. And the first thing, I was ready to crucify him, but then it dawned on me, just take it and put it over a rock, you know, do something nice with it. And so I did, and now I'm happy with it. You know, it's pleasing, it's done well. Somebody else might get some joy out of it now. Okay, let's just grab the rest of the stuff out of here while we're doing that. Yeah, Kingsville boxwoods, they're nice. Yeah, the azaleas. That one, the local lady made the pot. Yeah, this pot, she made it and she was trying hard. I kind of liked it, and wife liked it, so I bought it. And now I'm going to grow this azalea on it. We freshened up the soil and everything last fall. So this year I'm going to hopefully do some major pruning up here and just give it a style and let it grow from there. So Dave, that little post over there, if you don't mind, thank you very much. Hello, Cecilia, how are you doing, dear?
Good, good.
Just grab one and take it. Don't grab the big ones now.
This one?
Yeah. The first thing I say is don't grab the big ones, and she grabs the big ones. That's okay. Just take it back and set it down, honey. Go ahead, Jamal. Yeah, that's the one I want to talk about now. Yeah, this one, just set it here. This azalea has spent many a year in training, and when my friend Bill Daly, who's now deceased, gave it to me, it was a little twig like this. And he said, Pete, I'm ashamed to give you this little thing. And, well, Bill and I used to have a unridden pack that we both like to propagate and grow stuff. So anytime one of us had a tree that the other one didn't, first choice was propagate, so that he would have some growing and I would have it, and if a tree died, one of us had a source. Okay, but this, yeah.
Question, why are they going to different shelves? Any system to that?
No, the azaleas are more on the back shelf closer to the fence. They can't take as much sunlight. So that's why I do that, okay? And the Japanese maples and whatnot, they can take more sunlight. Okay, this is one we just divided up not too long ago, and they were growing all kinds of different ways, so I decided to give this one a little assistance, train it and see how it develops and see what comes of it, and we go from there. Just set it over on the shelf someplace.
goodness.
Yeah, this one, this is one of these trees. She said, I like that bloom. So fine, naturally the first thing I'm going to do is keep her happy as a lark. So that's why I'm growing this one. It has a bloom that looks like popcorn when it opens. Very nice. So it's always been in a pot and now it's doing well. So I'm happy as a lark. This is one more that we divided up, and hopefully I'm going to be able to figure out which part of it I'm going to keep and continue to train. Beautiful flowers, so that's why I'm doing it. And let's see, we have anything?
There's only one more.
Yeah. Okay. And after that, we're going to pull some stuff up here that...
You want to take that pine out of winterizing?
Yeah, please. Okay, let's slowly... This is a pine that my dear friend Roy Nakatoshi told me, because I had a bunch of seedlings from seeds that he had given me from Japan. Very special trees, so he said, put some character into the trunk, okay? So you stand there and look at it and say, okay, develop some character. Well, tree's not going to do it. So he showed me how you can get movement and everything with it. Dave, go ahead. Pull it out. Okay.
And we can show them.
Yeah. See how it went to storage. It's not holding a lot of water. It drains well, but you can see all of the moisture, so the roots don't dry out. It's a trick that I learned many years ago, and by using pine bark, as you can see, the drain hole is still wide open. Okay, so this we will discuss maybe one day next week. Where we're going with it now, because it's ready to go into a small, maybe a pot about that big, bonsai pot. Now, yes.
Pete, why is there deadwood?
Well, I want to show the picture of this tree was growing way up. Then Mother Nature broke it off. And now we just leave that and we will use that to enhance the age look of the tree. Okay? So, Dave and Jamal and Cecilia, you've helped me a lot. There are a couple more up here that we need to pull out, and let's get those. These are also some trees that I enjoy growing. This one was a piece that I rooted, and Mother Nature and a few others, you know, storm, wind and whatnot, it took its toll in helping me train. This is a hinoki cypress from seed. Took me all of 17 years to grow this. It's been in training now for 2 years, so it's coming along. One day somebody will have a nice tree. I'm just going to set this over here for now. There you go.
Let's put it out so they can see it. Just grab it. Put it there.
Yeah. This one in 1988, when Roy Nakatoshi was here to conduct workshops. We broke for lunch, and he said, "Pete, I want something to work on." So, God, how do you give a master grower something to entice him to want to work? So I had the shimpaku, so I gave it to him to work it over. So this is 1988, it's been growing. Go ahead, pull it out. Drop this down. I got it, D. I got it. Yeah. Okay. Spot right there. So, and whoops. Let's just set those spruce right up here. These shimpaku. Okay. Yeah. That's just what I refer to as conversation piece. I had nothing better to do than stick them in sand, and they rooted. So I figured, okay, you're trying to survive. I'm not going to throw you away. A lot of people on the East Coast see these pictures of spruce and pines, and just spruce are difficult to grow in this area. Only a few will do halfway. I've been toying with this one now for about 8 years, so it's showing me good signs. I hope to keep it going. Okay, just set it back there on the fence. Okay, that pretty much wraps it up for this time. If you have questions, I will gladly answer what I can, but basically this is how we pull winter bonsai out of winter storage, and then we just start our training of them all over again to see how they are growing and what they are doing. And it's a lot of fun. Bonsai is living art. It's forever changing because the trees grow and they can change once they start growing. And next month, if you stick with us, you'll see hopefully some azaleas getting ready to start blooming, and we'll be working on some azaleas to get them ready and see where we go from there. Thank you much, folks.